Bryce has been a hot topic lately, considering the fact that he sought outside counsel for hitting, outside of the Major League Baseball realm of hitting instructors. And, of course, that gets people fired up, because how could we possibly know anything about hitting if we haven't been in the batter's box in a Major League game? But anyways, I figured I'd use this video here to break down what I see that falls in line with the technique that I teach most often. Now, I want to make sure that I'm very clear about something. Not everybody is Bryce Harper. In fact, very few that ever lived have this guy's talent. He can do things with a bat that most people can only dream of. But when it comes to technique and movement patterns, I believe we can train that into kids at a young age to give them a mechanical advantage. And it's very simple. A lot of it is as simple as squatting and walking and turning the body and then controlling the bat with your hands. Okay? One of the people I follow said, he put it so simple, he said, just turn fast and hang on tight. But anyways, you guys have all heard me talk about sitting, okay, which is right there, okay? So you can see him clearly sit down, all right? Remember, the butt goes back and down, okay? Right there, all right? So you go back and down. Now, the next thing we do after we sit is we coil, okay? That's this action here where you go around this way, okay? We're taking our rear back pocket. In his case, it's his left back pocket to the pitcher, all right? See that move right there? Okay, it's pretty obvious to see. All right. He's creating torque or tension, torsion, however you want to say it. All right. This position feels good to a hitter who's about to unleash his swing through a baseball that's moving 100 miles an hour, or unleash his swing on a baseball moving 70 miles an hour. It doesn't matter. Okay. What does matter is that you get in this position so you can wait as long as you need to before unleashing the swing. Okay? Now, you sit, you coil, and all this is happening as you move out, right? Okay, here's the slow motion version. As he moves out. Now we're going to talk about how when he gets to the end of the stretch, okay? And when I say the stretch, that means now the stretch is going from the hip socket, which is where the ball of the femur sits inside of the hip, okay? So he's loaded his pelvis, and then he's coiled around the leg. Now that tension is starting to move up the back during this phase here, okay? Right at the end. This is where it starts to move up the back. Lat, scap area muscles, okay? He's feeling tension all throughout his back and core here. All right? Another way to say it is it's moving up like this. Okay? And then it's going to move out the arms into the hands. As he starts to turn here, there's something very important happening, okay? Where he's taking his left thumb and it's turning that way, right? He's taking his right thumb and turning it down, which gives the bat extra whip behind him as he turns it into the ball and through the ball, okay? The other thing that's happening here that's very important is you'll notice that he's turning around the rear leg, but behind the front leg, okay? See how everything is happening back here? And the front leg is here. That's very, very important. I see a lot of hitters at this position leaking forward this way, and that's no good. Okay? That's going to cause a slow and sloppy swing that will go down and across. Okay? Instead of a whippy swing, a quick swing, a powerful swing from back here that goes through the ball. Okay? As you can see, he's in the hitting zone here and through the ball there. And then he comes up. And this is very important too. You notice how his finish is up. Okay, see this here? This motion here is happening as a result of everything he did early, which is very important. I see a lot of kids at this position here, right here. Then they have to take their body and lift the bat up because someone said finish high. You shouldn't have to lift there. Just like you shouldn't be trying to lift the baseball. You should just allow the swing to continue, and in the normal pattern, the finish is over the shoulder, just like when you're baling hay. All right, I'll come back to that in a second. Let's go back to the hands for a second. All right, this is that move that I was talking about here, where the hands are turning the barrel around the forearm. Okay, very, very important. You don't want to yank forward with this hand here. You don't want to be yanking forward like this. You want to turn the barrel around. Okay? Right there. You can see it happening. You can see this hand right here go this way. Watch his top hand. See? You can tell that he's turning it that way. Okay? Or taking his left thumb away from him. Very, very important and very high level move, but very easy to teach. Now let's get back to the completion of the swing. Okay, here's the whole swing. You'll see how the barrel comes right over his shoulder, just like he's baling hay. Okay, and this is smooth, that finish. There's no lift at the end. It's just a finish that's in the same pattern that started back here and goes around like this. Okay? It's everything that happens right in the very beginning by sitting down and coiling around that leg and then creating the tension up the back chain here. It's so important. Everything is being driven from the backside to allow for a smooth swing. Just a great job. It's a great video. I got it from my friend, Coach Dave Roberts. He's one of the best in the business down in Louisiana. You can follow him at Run and Gun or Torsion Hitting. He's the man.